It's time for another business vlog. I'll show you what we got going on today. Stick around. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. One of the first things I gotta do is we got some screen prep to do. Michelle's got some mock-ups to do. Shannon's got some quotes to do. Panda needs to reclaim some screens, so I need to get him on that. And I need to round up the crew.
It's being weird, dude.
What are you doing? Because your phone's broke.
Told you.
It's not broken.
It is.
It's not broken.
Shannon, what are you doing?
If you're videoing me right now, I'm gonna be pissed.
He's not hitting on you.
Just getting pictures for memories, you know?
No, I don't.
I'm recording Apollo.
Uh-huh.
This is Shannon's new plant. Okay, we got Michelle working on some artwork. Panda's getting after panda duties. That sounded weird.
It does. Sounds like you're saying I'm taking a crap.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a crap.
That won't happen today.
It might.
Alright, so this is my desk for the day. Michelle is using the office computer. That computer in there is more powerful and faster, so therefore she's doing the graphic design work. However, I have some separations to do, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now that we got our separations done, I'm going to have Michelle print those separations out while Panda is over here cleaning some squeegees, getting the press ready for this job. So let's go inside and get that done, and then we're going to expose some screens. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to cut up some film. This is going to one of our long-standing clients. We do a lot of balloon film for them while Shannon takes a lunch break. Anyways, let's cut this up. So some of the crap you normally don't see behind the scenes, or what we normally don't post, is stuff like this. So the P-trap in our washout booth got nice and clogged up, so I just took it out, gave it a cleaning real quick, and all this crap here came out. It's probably time to skim the water here, and yeah, Panda cleaned this thing somewhat. So now I need to put this thing back together. Fun stuff. This is a nice mess. Let's just say this thing is doing its job, because look at all that. So all that sitting down in the bottom of the bucket. It might be time for a new bucket, but mess with that in the future. Whew. Okay, now I got all that done. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna mail off this film. Let's do that. Okay, time to expose some screens and get Panda back on reclaiming and cleaning squeegees. Alright, time to use some 230 mesh screens, and here is our film ready to go. Let's go ahead and kick it. Yes, Shannon? She always has questions.
Yes, Matt, that one.
See? Or one of the black cherries. Shannon's the new animal rights activist for cows.
They have best friends with me.
Dogs have best friends.
We don't eat dogs.
Got my screens all exposed. Woo, got the fan on. Because it is hot. Panda's resuming reclaiming screens. So next thing I'm going to do is take these screens up so that way we can print this job. And I got a client coming over. Okay, screens are all taped off. Ink's ready to go. Hey Panda, could you clean the one squeegee? And then we're gonna set these screens up on press and go to town on this print. Let's do it. You do it. Right, Shannon.
The squeegee.
Dude, you got stuff all over your face.
Wow.
All over the face.
What do you mean, wow?
I mean, like, wow, that
Look
could.
at your face.
I mean,
Got everything all set up on press. This is going to be our white base. We'll have our flattening screen, then our red, our yellow. Over on the other side we got our gray, and then last but not least we got white. So now I'm going to turn the press on, ink up station 1, register it up to the palette, do some test prints, go through the usual registration process. So let's go ahead and do this. The winners. Now that now that I have the screens pre-registered, I'm going to go through, install my squeegees and ink everything up, make sure my registration is correct, and then we'll be good to go to print once we take those registration marks off. So let's do it. Screens are all inked up, pre-flooded, and we're going to go around and just do a little test print with every single one of these colors. We got a flattening screen on press. I think what we'll do is we'll come over here. We'll do the white first. Let's go ahead and turn print on. Go ahead and hit this. See what we got. Looks pretty good. Looks like the butt end can come this way a little bit. I'm going to tweak the back end of my press here, which will pull it this way. Gonna grab me a rag, wipe this down, then we'll do it again, see where we're at. Looks pretty good. Looks like I went that way just a touch too much, so I'm gonna just tweak that right there. On to the next color. Looks like our gray could use a little adjustment. Could go that way just a touch, not too bad. The back could go that way, just a hair. So it kind of looks like it needs a shift like this. We'll lock that down. All right, looks pretty good to me. What we got here looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that one as is. Thought it could probably go down just a touch, but now looking at everything else up here, down there, I don't really see. And we have zero spread on this, so it was just kind of this little area down here, but I don't think that's gonna matter a whole lot because these flames look like they were doing pretty well. So on to the next station. Definitely going to need a little bit of adjustment. Back can come this way, just a touch, just a hair. Got our adjustments made. As we start to print this, this will kind of spread out a little bit as we do it wet on wet. Yeah, I think that'll get it. Looks good to me. All right, so I'm going to pull this up. Just taking this sheet off here, and then I'm going to put this thing in sample mode, let it go around and do its first passes wet on wet. So let's go ahead and do that as I trip around a camera stand. We'll make sure station number 1 is off because we don't need printer white down. So print is on, and we're just going to put it sample mode and see what we get. All right, so that's our flattening screen going. That's not too important right now. We'll adjust that. We got a red going. Got our yellow. Golden yellow, that is. And you see the red starting to go on the back there. Here is our gray going down. And then our white highlight. And let's see how we're looking. That's looking pretty good. This definitely will look a lot better once it's on a black shirt, obviously. But our colors are starting to mix. We're starting to get some of those oranges going, so we're gonna have to do a few more of these. All right, these test prints are looking pretty good. I ran off about 3 of them just to kind of get the colors mixing. And it's time to tape off these registration marks, and I'm gonna fire up the conveyor dryer and we'll start printing the front of these. Then we got to do the backs. In the meantime, I'm going to turn print off on the press. I'm going to put it in start and just let the press warm up. So it'll start doing its thing, warming these pallets up, making sure these shirts don't move. I'm going to get some water, wait for all this stuff to warm up. Then I'm going to tape these registration marks off and then print. Alright, everything's nice and warmed up, including me. I'm soaking wet. Time to print off some shirts. Bam. Alright, so I got all the screens taped off, and here is our first little test run. I just wanted to do a quick test run just to make sure everything's looking good. Everything's looking really nice. The screens are lining up quite well. You can see all the colors mixing up. And now it's time for production. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, so that way it'll help our channel out. Till next time, guys, we'll see you later.